This is number 6 from the 2022 4th grade math STAAR test. The list shows the numbers of books donated to a library on 14 days. The librarian made this frequency table to show the data. The frequency table is not complete. Which row of the frequency table is incomplete? So I'm going to go through each category and see which one is incorrect. So from 0 to 4, we have 0, 1, and then 2 4s, so that's a total of 4 numbers. And if we look at our first categories, 0 to 4 only has 3. So I'm thinking that's probably it, but I'm going to go ahead and check the rest of them. From 5 to 9, we have 6, 7, 8, 8, and 9 for a total of 5, and that one is correct in the table. From 10 to 14, we have 12 and 12, which should be 2, and that's in the table. And then from 15 to 9, we have 16, 16, and 17. And in our table, we do have 3, so that's also correct. So the correct answer is going to be letter F. This is number 7 from the 2022 4th grade math STAAR test. There are 2 hiking trails in a park. Trail Y is 2.7 miles long. Trail Z is 5.84 miles long. What is the total length of these 2 hiking trails? So the word total tells us that we're going to add. So I'm going to go ahead and write it out. 5.84 plus 2.7, and I'm going to add a 0 in the hundredths place. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 7 is 15, and I'm going to carry my 1. I'm going to put my decimal down, and then 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So our answer is 8.54. Number 8, angle SRT has a measure of 35 degrees. Angle TRV has a measure of 65 degrees. What is the measure in degrees of angle SRV? So SRT has 35 degrees. I'm going to write that in. And TRV is 65 degrees. So if we want to know the measure of SRV, which is just this big angle, right, we're just going to put these two numbers together and add them. So 65 plus 35, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry my 1, 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 1 is 10, so our answer should be 100 degrees, which is letter J. Number 9, point J is shown on the number line. Which number does point J represent? So we have 7 over here to the left, we have 9 over here to the right, and this bold line right here should be the number 8, because that's right in between 7 and 9. And it looks like we have about 10 little tick marks in between each number. So I'm guessing we're counting by tenths. Let me go ahead and check that. So I'm thinking this is going to be 8.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. Okay, so yeah, that works out. So point J is obviously just going to be 8.2, which is letter B. Number 10, a rectangle has a perimeter of 40 centimeters and an area of 64 square centimeters. Which model could represent this rectangle? So just a reminder, perimeter means we're going to add up all the sides, and area means we just multiply length times width. So let's check for perimeter first. So letter F, we have 32 and 2. And obviously we're also going to have a 32 on this side and a 2 on this side. So I can already tell once I add up the 32 and the other 32, I'm going to end up with 64, and we're already going to be way bigger than that 40 centimeters that our perimeter should be. So I'm going to go ahead and mark out letter F. Letter G, so I should have an 8 on both of those sides as well. And so if we add all 4 sides up, we're going to end up getting 32 for our perimeter, which obviously is not 40. So we can mark out letter G. Letter H, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my 16 over there, my 4 over there. And let's go ahead and add up all these sides. So 16 plus 16 is 32. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then if we add that together, we should get 40. So the perimeter is looking good. Now let's check the area. So 16 times 4, 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So we get an area of 64, which checks out. So the correct answer is letter H.